morning, everyone. Yeah, that's me. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I will be your reporter, Tom Spacerman. And our top stories are gonna be Martian core samples and a very unique one, a project from a fan of ours, a roundabout way to Mars. Alright, let's begin with our first story, Martian core samples. But however, I will be having to dub over Martian because you guys don't understand Martian. Alright, so let's begin. First, the Martians will be all the materials needed for their sample. First, they have scissors, a straw, a paper plate, and a candy bar and a tissue. Alright. Then, they start to prepare the sample for the drilling process. And as you can see, that they started drilling, and now they have to actually get that sample out of the drill by cutting it. See how they have the sample? Alright, so now they're going to explain how it corresponds to their home planet. As you can see, the sample that we just drilled into corresponds on how we drill into the minerals on our home planet. As you can see, the nuts, for example, in the bar and kernel can correspond with crystals and different types of materials inside the actual rock. Alright, so now we're going to do commercial break. Oh, everybody have a fine, good day. Alright. Finally, commercial break. So annoying. This script really sucks, you know that. I should be paid more. At least I'm done talking to those stupid Martians. Like, they're so annoying. Yeah. So. Wait. What? Yeah, I know. Wait, you're still airing? Woo! Whoa. Just hold on. Wait. Woo! Stop! Get commercial! Alright, so I'm a new boss. I gotta get outside. The boss did not like that. But apparently, our last story is from a kid who is a huge fan of us, who's a really hard worker, and his name is Max Widener, and he made a project about the orbit of Mars and Earth named A Roundabout Way to Mars. Alright, so let's begin with his calculations. So he says that he used the radius of Earth and Mars and transferred that into inches so he can fit it on his... Alright, so now we begin with his first string that is simulating the Earth's radius around the Sun. Now this is the second string. This is to simulate Mars' radius around the Sun. You can see how it's longer. And these are the two strings put side to side. As you can see, the left one is Earth, and the right one is Mars. Now, as you can see, this is a video that he has shown us that shows him graphing the Earth's radius from the Sun. And now, this is his second string that's simulating Mars' radius from the Sun. Alright, now the top photo shows how he started to set up the transfer orbit, and the middle photo shows how he calculated the focus, which is the Mars radius subtracted by the Earth radius equals the focus. And then the last video showed him tracing the transfer orbit. And that's the last one. But he also left a note saying that he was really confused on doing the transfer orbit, so he apologizes in advance. And lastly, he shows his overall project that's finished with his materials, bowstring of yarn, a measuring tape, and his key that lists up the yellow pen, So casing has the sun. The blue color is the Earth's radius. The red color being Mars' radius. And lastly, the brown being the transfer orbit. Alright, so it looks like that's all that Max had to show us today. Let's all give him a hand. Yep. Thank you, Max. Thank you. Alright, so that's all we have for you guys today. Hope you guys have fun night. Good luck.